Welcome back to another episode of Angler XD. Today we're going to be talking about one of my personal favorite fishing lures for any time of the year, from early spring to late winter, and it is the jig. Alright, now what I like so much about jigs, I already said this, but how versatile they are. You can use these in any really, time of the year. My first jig that I always like to use and I always enjoy using is the Flipin Jig. For flipping jigs, what you want to do is flip into cover like trees, weeds, brush, or anything, and then just twitch it while it's in there. Try and get some bass reactions and try and get them on there. Here's a underwater video of the action of this jig. Each jig has a different action. My second favorite jig is the Finesse Jig. Let's pitch this up next to docks. I didn't have a dock, so I just pitched it up next to a wood post. I mean, all jigs you kind of want to twitch. This one you kind of want to give it a little pop. You know, give the Finesse Jig a little more option. And here's an underwater action for it. So yeah, that's the action for it. And on to my third most used jig. It is a swim jig. You want to cast this next to brush and cover, and sometimes just out in the middle of the water, parallel to a bank, next to, and just reel it in. Maybe give it a couple twitches. You don't really want this to sink all the way to the bottom, and you basically do what it's in its name, is just swim it in, just reel it in. The football head jig, I don't use very often, but it does catch fish. I've caught a couple on it. This is where you just cast it out into the middle of the lake or pond where it's 10 to 15 feet of water. This one you just drag along the bottom. Just drag it along. You don't want to give this one any twitches. This is where you're really trying to imitate a craw. Those are the jigs that I like to use all year round, and they work phenomenally. I've caught a lot of fish on them, a lot of decent fish on them. My two favorites are Flipin and Finesse jigs. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and until next time, I'll see you on Angler XD.